Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll hand it off. Fights through the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Okay, ready? Offense operating from the pistol.
Come up right here one time.
They're going to run it here. And it's good for a first down at the 46.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. Listen, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
A 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're going to run the option. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Bruins pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tries the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. third and short. They'll try to throw for it here. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. They make the first down. Brought down to the 31.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game. A chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Bruins with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Second down after that short completion. Trying to run it with the option. Has a first down still on the move. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid game and a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
The Bruins are in the red zone now. Using the ground game here. Quarterback has the handoff. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. Long enough and good. Breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I love this option call, but the quarterback, I think he's just trying to make a play that wasn't there. Sometimes on this option play, you just got to eat it. It's just not there. The execution's not there. The defense plays it well. You got to tip your cap. Here, he tries to make a play that's not there, and the result is a loss of yardage.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fair catch made near the 45.
Your lanes and give out some lanes.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Oh, you're talking about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Well, kick it away here. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Sooners offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw behind him. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
It's not over. Why are you guys giving up?
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. UCLA offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, UCLA.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking or what. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Finding some room with the 25. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to run for the first down. The Sooners will try to keep this drive moving.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll toss it to the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. It's a quick grab. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Sooners keep the football on the move. And here's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the big fella's flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, Accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Pitch on the first and is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when
here's a shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, his defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Goal line formation for the defense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So here we go, third and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. You give it to the big fullback here. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Now they get set to kick it away. First down here for this offense. It's an option look. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a good call in the option, but the quarterback doesn't execute that well. I don't know if he was fooled by the way that defensive end slow played it or not, but the end deserves a lot of credit for coming up with a great tackle.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. And a big gain across midfield brings the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Bruins will line up on first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot. He was 23 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the ground. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Makes the first down, but always a nice big hit there at the end.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Strong by this quarterback.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They knock through the PAT and go on top 14-13. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? The back's got it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. He gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion. motion now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner heads out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, the jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man in the open field. Heads in the bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. And it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The Sooners looking to keep this drive moving. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that 1st down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Ball handed to the running back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Turner decides to fair catch this. And the UCLA offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Handoff in the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to squander. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Toss play to the outside. He's well down, but not before crossing midfield to the 32.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, they seal the edge. I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. 2nd after their defense cannot stop him short of the mark.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
The Sooners moving quickly down the field here. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the fair catch, signal for and taken. Offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the option play. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. And he's looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That one moves the ball across the 35.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Now it's second down here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Second down play coming up. They call the draw play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Put out at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money. They get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
A new set of downs after that completion. Toss play running right. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has that end up. That's a big hit at the end, but they go to a fresh set of downs.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.